everyone. Today we are going to see special materials used in plastering. So following are the materials used in plastering. So in that first one is the acoustic plaster. In the previous video we have gone through the application of plasters in 2 and 3 layers depending upon the type of plaster. Okay. So here, or mortar you can say. So here in this video we are going to seeing special materials used in plastering. So following are the materials used in plastering. In that first one is the acoustic plaster. So this contains gypsum mixture applied as a final coat in finishing the plaster surface. So this is a gypsum mixture which is employed as a final coat to serve the purpose of a sound repellent finish. Why it is called it as a sound repellent? It contains some smaller pores or openings in their surface, so it absorbs the sound. Okay, the plaster is usually applied in 2 coats and each coat will be 6 mm in thickness, and the surface must be finished uniformly in a manner that promotes the porosity. To maintain the porosity, the surface should be finished evenly. Okay, then wooden float is preferably used instead of steel trowels, because steel trowels will be the it doesn't contain any porous. Okay, so it gives the complete solid surface. If we are going to using the wooden float, means it contains some pores and which will give the some openings in the plastering surface. Okay, for that purpose they are going to use the wooden float instead of steel float. Okay, this is all about the acoustic plaster. Next one is the asbestos marble plastering. So here this marble plaster is made of cement, asbestos and finally crushed marble, importing marble like a finishing. Means it is the mixture of cement, asbestos and finally crushed marble stones. So why they are using marble stone in here? It gives the importing a marble like a finish, means it gives the marble finish. That purpose they are using the marble stone in this the asbestos marble plastering. Okay, and next one is the third one, that is the barium plaster. So it is the made from cement, sand and barium sulfate and is provided in X-ray rooms to protect the persons working in it. Okay, so barium plaster is nothing but it is the combination or mixture of cement, sand and barium sulfate. Okay, so this is the basic ingredients required to prepare the barium plaster or barium mortar. Okay, so this mortar we are going to provide where? In the X-ray rooms. Okay, so in the X-ray room, why we are going to providing? It will protect the persons working in it. Okay, so this is essentially made from barium sulfate and it is applied in the form of final coat. Okay, and to serve as a protection around X-ray rooms. For that purpose we are going to provide the barium plaster. And next one is the granite silicon plaster. So this plaster is used for superior type of construction since it is quick setting and possesses highly elastic properties which eliminates cracks. So this crack means this plaster is used for superior type of construction. Superior type of construction means you cannot use this plaster for a temporary structures. You cannot use this plaster for a substructures, subground structures. So for super structures we are going to use this plaster especially for the superior work. Okay, for plastering of interior wall, for that such kind of walls you are going to use the granite silicon plaster. Okay, for because otherwise you can use this plaster for the water bodies also, like a dam or any reservoirs, because there it will set quick. Means setting type of this plaster is very less compared to other plastering. Okay, and possess highly elastic property which eliminates cracks. Initial cracks will be eliminated due to the high elastic properties of this crack. This plastering type. Next one is the gypsum plaster. So in the gypsum plaster, the plaster of Paris is obtained from heating finely ground gypsum heated at 160 degree to 170 degree Celsius. It hardens within 3 to 4 minutes of adding water. POP is generally used in combination with lime for ornamental works and for repairing holes and cracks. So gypsum plaster or plaster of Paris. Okay. So it is also known as a calcium sulfate plaster. Okay. And is obtained by heating the gypsum. So gypsum occurs in the form of natural rock, which is usually composed of 1 part of calcium sulfate and 2 part of the chemically combined water of crystallization. Okay. So the setting time of the plaster will be 3 to 4 minutes, and this can be delayed or can be controlled by the addition of certain salts. Okay. And one more thing, since gypsum is slightly soluble in water, so plaster of Paris is not used for the external work. So whatever the work will be carried out by using the plaster of Paris plastering, so that will be suitable for only for the interior walls. So this plaster of Paris or gypsum plaster we are not going to use for the external walls. Okay. And some ornamental work also we are going to use the gypsum plaster or plaster of Paris. Next one is the Nice cement plaster. So Nice cement plaster is, this plaster is obtained by calcinating plaster of Paris with the alum. This is very hard and sets in few days, taking white glass like a polish. Okay. So Nice cement, this is the hardest and densest form of gypsum plaster. Okay. Nice cement plaster is nothing but this is the hardest and densest form of gypsum plaster. It is obtained by calcinating selected form of gypsum, not all gypsum rock. Okay. It is pure white in color and takes a high glass like polish. Means polish it needs a highly. Okay. It is used for highly decorative plastering work and ornamental work. It is used alone for extra hard finish, or it is mixed with the lime putty for a medium hard finish. If we are going to using only one Nice cement, then that will be gives very hard compared to the other materials. If we need some medium hardness of that this plastering, means we need to add this plastering or calcinating the plaster of Paris with the some putty. Okay. So then it will be give the medium hardness. Next one is the maritime cement plaster. So this plaster is obtained when Pearl's ash is calcined with the POP. POP is nothing but plaster of Paris, and it has a quick setting properties and forms a white hard surface on drying. It is used for internal finishing works. It will work as a plaster of Paris only, but the hardening properties of this plaster will be high compared to the POP. Okay. And even application also same as the POP. Next one is the snowcrete and concrete cements. Okay. So colorcrete cement. So these are the trade names given to white and colored cement respectively. Okay. Snowcrete or colorcrete cements. These are the trade names given to white and colored cement respectively. These are used on external walls to create a good appearance. Okay. So up to the 7 points, whatever the special types of plasters are using, so these all special type of plasters are only suitable for the interior work or internal wall. But this one only, snowcrete and colorcrete cement plasters we are going to using for the external wall. Okay. So these are nothing but the name given to the white and color cement respectively. Only the depending upon the color of the cement, the name it has gained. Okay. Snowcrete and colorcrete. This is the some special types of cement plastering used in a work.